Good morning. This is Sam Walters, Operations Officer with the Florida State Watch Office, and this is the Florida State Watch Office Daily Situation Report for 31 December 2008. The State Emergency Operations Center is currently at a Level 3 or monitoring activation status. Nuclear power reactors at Turkey Point, St. Lucie, Crystal River, and Farley are all operating at 100% capacity. All major airports and seaports are reporting no major issues at this time. And now for today's weather.
A dry cold front will move across north and central Florida during the afternoon and evening hours today. Ahead of the front, high pressure will move eastward towards the Bahamas and provide a warm offshore wind for South Florida this afternoon. Otherwise, northwesterly winds will become gusty across North Florida during the early afternoon hours as the cold front passes southward through the region. Relative humidity values will tumble below critical thresholds during the afternoon hours across North Florida. A long duration of critically low humidity values combined with gusty winds has prompted red flag warnings this afternoon for the western Florida Panhandle. These advisories may extend eastward across the rest of the Panhandle by this afternoon. Northwesterly winds may also gust in excess of 20 miles per hour during the late afternoon and evening hours in central Florida as the front passes throughout the region. Residents planning New Year's activities outdoors today and tonight should use extra caution since the combination of gusty winds and developing drought conditions in north central and central Florida will increase the wildfire danger. High temperature today will range from the lower 60s in the Panhandle to the upper 60s in northeast Florida, where the front will pass through during the early afternoon. Temperatures will rise in the 70s across central Florida and could top out near 80 in South Florida as the front will not reach these areas until the late afternoon or evening hours. A lingering easterly ocean swell will create a moderate risk of rip currents along the east central Florida beaches today. Northerly winds will increase statewide tonight and quickly turn to a northeast or easterly direction on New Year's Day. A moderate to high risk of rip currents is expected all along the Atlantic and Panhandle coasts tomorrow. Small craft advisories are also in effect for these coastal waters beginning tonight. Seasonably cold temperatures will briefly filter into north and central Florida tonight and Thursday as high pressure builds along the eastern seaboard. A light freeze is forecast by New Year's morning for interior sections of the Panhandle and Big Bend, where low temperatures will fall to near 30 degrees. Lows elsewhere across north and north-central Florida will fall into the 30s, with 40s forecast for central Florida and 50s elsewhere except mid-60s for the Keys. This dry air mass will linger into Thursday for interior sections of North Florida, and fire weather watches may be required for Thursday afternoon in these areas. As of Tuesday, the statewide Keach-Byram Drought Index mean was 506 on a scale of 0 to 800. County KBDI averages in the Panhandle are generally below 300, while most counties in the Swanee Valley and the Florida Peninsula counties have KBDI averages nearing or above 600. KBDI averages will continue to increase through Thursday as cool and dry air mass persists statewide. Rainfall may return to the forecast for North Florida on Friday, but significant improvements are not expected with this next storm system. Moderate drought conditions have expanded to cover most of west central Florida and the Nature Coast, according to the latest update of the National Drought Monitor. That's all for weather. Back to operations.
The Florida Division of Emergency Management would like to remind Floridians to practice fire safety today. With developing drought conditions in the Florida Peninsula and favorable atmospheric conditions for the spread of wildfires statewide, residents should properly extinguish all open flames, including cigarettes and campfires. Follow local regulations for the burning of disposal or yard waste and other materials. Keep gutters, eaves, and yards clear of debris, sticks, pine needles, and leaves. Indoor fire safety with space heaters is also important during the cold weather season. For fire safety tips, visit www.firewise.org. That's all we have for today. This has been the Florida State Watch Office Daily Situation Report for Wednesday, December 31st, 2008. Have a safe day. For further information and to learn more about how you can get a plan, please visit www.floridawatch.org. www.floridadisaster.org.